Obviously, this is an MMA gym. It's a great MMA gym. You've got the champions. You've got the likes of Merab, Khalil, a few other guys in here from the UFC training. So it's motivating. It's not all Thai boxers. So to be fair, me and Chris, we just crack on. We get our own little space. If they give us the cage, we're in the cage. If we're in the dungeon, we're in the dungeon that they call it. So wherever we are, we make space and we get cracking.
Lovely.
The fight camp for me is when I lock in. You know, everybody say they train the hardest, but I do actually believe I'm one of the hardest workers out there. I bring my coaches out to Thailand with me. Christian Knowles comes out with me. We're away from our family. Sometimes Christian tells me you need to rest, and it's a bit of a habit for me to go behind his back and go for like a little bit of a run.
So we've been talking about this a lot in Khalil's and John's fight camp, attitudes, everything. You wake up in the morning, you've got two choices, like you can choose to be positive or negative, and it's not easy, it's hard. But what's hard makes you great, so, and John's good at that.
Learning my body along the way as well has been great for myself. Teaming up with Mudu Fight Hub has been a great transition for me, you know, just to learn a little bit more about my body. You know, the DNA sort of stuff, what proteins and what foods make me perform better. Yeah, having them on board has been a great choice. That's the meal prep sorted, so I get 2 meals a day. The greens and protein helps me out a lot, you know, after training. You don't have to sit there having to cook your food. You have it ready waiting for me as soon as I get in there. And then we're off, ready to eat. Thank you very much. Yeah, so years ago, I never really believed in strength and conditioning or lifting any weights. I think that was partially because I was struggling to make weight and I didn't really want to put on too much muscle. But now I'm starting to understand the game and what goes behind the body and the mental side of things in fighting. So strength and conditioning is very important, getting yourself very strong. You know, it doesn't have to be heavy.
That's a good point. If you saw Nabile in the street, I know you'd be like, I'm going to bang you out.
Would you whip his ass?
Yeah.
He would. He'd whip his ass.
How do you know me so well?
No, because I know you. I know you.
Yeah.
What do we care if it's in the ring or
It's
not,
a few inches taller.
Yeah.
There's no way this guy's beating me. You know, he comes at me at the convenience store.
Yep.
Are you
He's
fucking?
having it.
You're having it. I'm gonna throw you down
Wanna
as
let him
hard
have
as yeah. I'll split your skull open on the floor, right? I mean, you're coming at me, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my point. Is that I know we think it's a competition, but this guy's coming to hurt me.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to hurt him first. It's just that simple, and I need to hurt him in a way that he wants to stop.
Knows about it, yeah.
Yeah, he wants to kind of stop, right? And that's when you know you're gonna get your best. That's when the KOs come, right? It's we get lucky sometimes with shots, but man, when you're starting to beat the guy down, yeah, you break him down.
Yeah, so being out here, I've teamed up with Lorenzo, Khalil Roundtree's trainer. It's been eye-opening for me. You know, the things that he's taught me, the things that we've been training. He's pushed me to my limits, and the saying that we say, well, what he says is, train until you shit yourself. And literally a few times, I felt like I've needed to shit myself.
Everyone loves you, baby, till you lose.
Yeah. Success has many fathers.
It sure
failure
does.
has none.
I used to walk down the street, and this is true. Like this is like 4 or 5 years ago. I walked down the street like, why are these chicks not checking me out anymore? Because in my mind, I'm still fucking looking like him, right? I'm fucking still looking 26. Right? I'm like, why are these chicks checking me out? Then I go shave, and I'm like, oh fuck.
That's what.
I'm 58 years old. No, he's 28 years old. Look at me, right? So my point is that all leaves, right? So they don't care anymore. I lost my looks.
Yeah.
I lost my edge. I lost my competitiveness. We got to figure out how to be there. Okay.
I know I've got a lot of pushing me, but somebody that's there pushing you along the way is always good. So I've learned a lot being out here in Vegas, for sure.
2:36.
Oh, wow.
Probably shave off 6-7 seconds for sure. Easy. Good job. Oh, super work today, big dog.
Thanks, man.
Super work today. Fuck yeah, brother. Okay.
Christian Knowles, he's not only a coach, a main coach for me, he's more like another father figure for myself. He gives me motivation and he tells me everything's possible, is what you want to hear as a fighter, especially when you're in fight camp as well. So he's very motivating and very positive, so it's a good connection that we've got. I think it's very important to have a relationship like that with your coach, you know, because it gets tough sometimes and you want somebody to speak to, and there's no one else better to speak to when you're in fight camp than your coach. You know, he knows your performance and how you're acting. I'm with him day in, day out, training. Me and Christian, when we're in camp, we're together. I think because Christian Knowles was a fighter himself, he understands the fighters a lot more. You know, he's got two sides. You know, the understanding side of how hard it can be, and he knows as a fighter himself, you know, what you've got to do and what it takes to be successful and what it takes to be a great fighter. Sometimes you need to just grit your teeth and get on with it, which he tells me to sometimes. Man, no moaning, let's just get on with it, John. And that's our saying. We go, let's go, John. So, yeah.
So I've always said to John, don't let the losses go to your heart, don't let the wins go to your head. Try and stay a little bit more steady-minded and look for the long-term goals and what you want to achieve long-term. I think a lot of people will be short-sighted, and as soon as there's a glitch in the road, it's the end of the world. Fighting's the same as life, but maybe magnified. There's ups and downs, you have to ride it, you have to learn from the downs and help that prepare you for the ups. And without the downs, there's no ups.
In the fighting game, there's always lows, there's always highs as well. It just matters of how you take them. I remember losing the belt against Rotang. I was devastated. You know, I was down in the dumps for a few months. I took it for granted a little bit as well when I did have the belt the first time. So now I remember telling myself, next time I win this world title, I'm going to take it everywhere with me. I'm going to be the champion that I am. Yeah, I remember promising Chris, I promised him that we'll get the one championship world title back again. I promised my dad, I promised my family. I promised everyone that we'll get that world title back, and that's what we did. And you know, it was just like, stay on the straight and narrow, and your dreams do come true.